Hello, how are you doing?
Okay, Eric, how are you doing today?
Good.
Now, did you happen to get any emails from me?
I did. I just saw them today, just now.
Okay. Aha. Well, I thought it was important that we work on those two things, that me, to get a better understanding. And particularly with the case of Sodom and Gomorrah, how the situation is that they did not have the kingdom message being delivered to them by anybody at the time, so they would not be aware. In fact, Sodom and Gomorrah existed before even Moses started writing the Bible as it was dictated to him. I mean, it was about 1900 BCE before when that occurred. So, as I guess you probably read. I thought it'd be good that I let you know where I felt like I had some doubts, that I would research it and get back to you on it to see, the person who is the instructor isn't always totally accurate, or he's a little bit hesitant to make a commitment until he researches it better. Does that work?
What do you mean, does it work? Does it work?
Well,
Your
does it work for
explanation?
you? Put it that way.
The explanation?
Yes. Yeah, I had doubts last week when we were talking about Capernaum and Sodom and Gomorrah.
Uh-huh.
So I decided to research it, and I had to go way back. In fact, you will look at that. The article was written in the Watchtower March the 1st of 1965, and I had not even had an exposure to any part of the Bible, any depth at all that I can remember until I started studying with Jehovah's Witnesses, and that wasn't until 1973. So you could see that there was a slight difference in time. So what I would have concluded at the time, or what other people would have helped me to believe, was that Sodom and Gomorrah would not have, that the inhabitants just would not be resurrected. But what does that watchtower say? I highlighted it in yellow. It says, because Sodom and Gomorrah did not have such a witness concerning God's kingdom.
Let me read this here quick.
Go right ahead. Take your time.
So no one before Jesus is going to be before Jesus came into the earth is going to be resurrected.
Oh no, everyone. Oh no, I can't say everyone. There'll be some exceptions. They did not have the kingdom message delivered to them, so they would be resurrected. That is, as a general rule, the human population would be resurrected. There probably are some exceptions, but they're not pointed out in the Bible.
Where is it?
That's not for us to
I'm
judge.
wondering where it says that they won't be resurrected, because it says that all the the death and Hades will give up all the dead. In Daniel it says those who sleep in the dust will be resurrected. Those who did good and those who did evil. John 5 says all that are in the tomb will hear my voice.
Right, and come out.
Be resurrected. And those who did good unto the resurrection of life, and those who did evil unto the resurrection of judgment. So that says all the dead will be resurrected.
Yeah. Well, Adam and Eve were perfect.
What's that?
Adam and Eve were perfect until they sinned.
Well, I don't know what you mean by perfect.
Well,
but only God, like I said before, only God is perfect. you can live forever in paradise on earth. Nineteen 1989, Watchtower Bible and Tract Society. Page 179. And paragraph 10, it reads, Jesus here was emphasizing the reprehensibility of the people of Capernaum by saying that it would be more endurable for the ancient Sodomites, who, in the minds of his Israelite audience, were totally unworthy of resurrection on the judgment day. Surely then we should do everything we can to live our lives so as to merit a resurrection. But it may still be asked, will it be more difficult for some of the resurrected dead to learn and practice righteousness than it will be for others? So, paragraph 10 on page 179, Jesus too indicated that the Sodomites may not be resurrected. So they're not resurrected. Insight on the Scriptures, Volume 2, page 985. Under the heading of Sodom, but we're over here, 185, down here. And everlasting destruction. Sodom, however, persisted in a course in defiance of Jehovah, becoming known for such immoral practices as homosexuality. The cry of complaint about Sodom and Gomorrah, Jehovah declared, yes, it is loud, and their sin, yes, it is very heavy. The city showed it deserved destruction, for a vile mob of residents of Sodom Jude mentions that Sodom and Gomorrah are placed before us as a warning example by undergoing the judicial punishment of everlasting fire. This would not conflict with Jesus' statement about a Jewish city that would reject the good news. It will be more endurable for the land of Sodom and Gomorrah on Judgment Day than for that city. Sodom and Gomorrah were everlastingly destroyed as cities, but this would not preclude a resurrection for people of those cities. So, in insight, there is a resurrection for the Sodomites, for the people of Sodom. Revelation, its grand climax at hand. Page 273. The Epistle to Sodom and Gomorrah. Down here. Underlined. the judicial punishment of everlasting fire, meaning eternal destruction. So here the Sodomites won't be resurrected. They will, they won't, they will, they won't, they will, they won't, they will, they won't.